Owning a car isn't a big deal, and it's not just about getting from point A to B. It's a long-term investment. But here's the thing, if you're a new car owner, taking care of your vehicle might feel overwhelming. Don't worry, you're not alone. In this video, we'll break down simple, effective car maintenance tips that'll keep your ride comfortable, reliable, and running like new. Whether you've just driven off the lot or have had your car for a while, learning the basics of car care is one of the smartest things you can do. Not only does regular maintenance improve performance and safety, but it also saves you money in the long run and boosts your car's resale value. Now, if you're new to this, you might assume every little issue requires a mechanic. And sure, there are things best left to the pros. But the truth is, there are several easy checks and quick fixes you can handle yourself, even with zero technical experience. The good news: basic car maintenance doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. In fact, with just a bit of know-how, you can avoid unnecessary breakdowns, keep your car running smoothly, and even extend the life of its most important components. Why it matters? Here's why. Staying on top of car maintenance is so important. It keeps you safer on the road. It ensures better fuel efficiency and performance. And it helps catch minor issues before they become costly repairs. Plus, if you ever plan to sell or trade in your car, a well-maintained vehicle holds way more value. Ready to take control of your car's health? Stick around, we'll walk you through the essential tips every beginner should know to keep their car in top shape. And hey, if you find this guide helpful, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more beginner-friendly car tips. Let's start with one of the most important things you can do for your car. Number 1. Keep an eye on your engine oil. It might sound basic, but engine oil is the lifeblood of your vehicle, and it's the number one factor in determining how long your engine will last. Here's why it's crucial. Engine oil acts as a lubricant, reducing friction between all those fast-moving parts inside your engine. Without it, your engine could overheat, wear out faster, or even break down completely. That's a repair bill no one wants. The good news: checking your oil is easy. Just pop the hood when the engine's cool, find the dipstick, it's often marked with a bright color like red or yellow, pull it out, wipe it clean, then dip it back in to see the level. Make sure it falls between the minimum and maximum marks. If it's low, top it off with the exact oil recommended in your owner's manual. Check your oil at least once a month, especially before long road trips or after every few gas fill-ups. As for changing it, the general rule is every 5,000 to 10,000 kilometers or every 3,000 to 7,000 miles, depending on your car and the oil type. Always follow the schedule in your car's manual. You can absolutely change the oil yourself. But if you're unsure or want peace of mind, take it to a professional. Always use the right oil viscosity, and decide between synthetic or conventional oil based on your car's needs. If you bought a used car and aren't sure of its service history, checking and changing the oil early is a smart move. So, whether you're doing it yourself or leaving it to a pro, staying on top of your engine oil is one of the simplest ways to keep your car running stronger, longer. Number 2. Fluids. Your car doesn't just run on gas and oil. It needs a handful of essential fluids to function properly, and coolant is one of the most important. Coolant, also known as antifreeze, plays a major role in keeping your engine from overheating, especially during long drives or hot weather. You'll usually find the coolant in a translucent plastic reservoir, not the radiator itself. Look for the min and max markers on the side of the tank. Your coolant level should sit comfortably between those lines. Pro tip: never remove the radiator cap when the engine is hot. The pressure can cause hot coolant to spray out, which is dangerous. Always check levels from the overflow tank. Most modern coolants are designed to work with all engines, but it's still best to check your owner's manual or ask a pro to be sure. Using the wrong type can reduce performance or even cause damage over time. Over time, coolant breaks down and collects debris. That's why it's recommended to get a coolant flush at regular intervals, usually every 30,000 to 60,000 miles, depending on your car. This helps prevent clogs, corrosion, and overheating issues. Number 3. Brake fluid. Another crucial fluid that literally helps your car stop. Like coolant, brake fluid should be between the minimum and maximum lines on its container, typically near the back of the engine bay. The type you need will be labeled DOT3, DOT4, or DOT 5.1, and again, your owner's manual is your best friend here. If your brake fluid is low or dirty, your braking power could be affected. And if it's leaking? Stop driving and call a mechanic immediately. Brakes are nothing to mess around with. Beyond coolant and brake fluid, here are a few more you should check regularly. Transmission fluid usually has its own dipstick, just like engine oil. Power steering fluid. Found in a labeled container, easy to inspect visually. Windshield washer fluid not critical for performance, but super helpful for visibility. If you ever notice a puddle under your car, the color of the fluid can help identify the issue. Green or orange equals coolant. Red or pink equals transmission or power steering fluid. Light brown or amber equals engine oil. Dark brown equals brake fluid. Blue equals washer fluid. So, don't wait until there's a leak or breakdown. Get into the habit of checking these fluids once a month, especially before long trips. Stay tuned, because next, we'll talk tires from pressure checks to wear patterns and why they matter more than you think. Now that we've covered engine oil and coolant, let's talk about another critical fluid that keeps your car running smoothly. Transmission fluid. Just like engine oil, transmission fluid acts as a lubricant, but instead of helping the engine, it keeps the moving parts inside your transmission cool, clean, and functioning properly. Whether you drive an automatic or manual, this fluid is essential to prevent wear and tear and to avoid the kind of damage that could lead to a full-blown transmission. Replacement. And trust me, that's one of the most expensive repairs you can face. Some vehicles come with a dedicated transmission dipstick, usually located near the engine. Just like checking oil, pull it out, wipe it clean, dip it back in, and check the fluid level and condition. Healthy transmission fluid is usually red or pink and smooth, not dark or gritty. Some newer cars don't have a dipstick in that case. You'll need a mechanic to check the level properly using factory tools. So, how often should you change it? That depends on your vehicle. Always follow the manufacturer's maintenance schedule, which is usually listed in your owner's manual. For many cars, that's somewhere between 30,000 and 60,000 miles, though some newer transmissions can go even longer. If you drive a four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive vehicle, there's one more fluid to keep in mind: transfer case fluid. The transfer case is what shifts power from your transmission to the front and rear axles. It's a vital part of your drivetrain, especially in off-road or slippery conditions. Like transmission fluid, transfer case fluid needs to be checked and replaced periodically. But here's the catch: it usually requires getting under the vehicle, so unless you've got a lift and tools at home, it's a good idea to let a professional handle this one. If you're hearing strange noises while shifting, or you feel jerky motion when your car changes gears, low or dirty transmission or transfer case fluid could be to blame. So, don't overlook your transmission and transfer case fluids. Let's talk about one of the most underrated but critical parts of car maintenance: your tires. Tires are your car's only contact with the road, so keeping them in great shape directly affects your safety, fuel efficiency, and overall driving comfort. Start by checking your tire pressure once a month and always before a long trip. You don't need anything fancy. A solid pressure gauge costs around $10, and many gas stations have air pumps with built-in gauges. To check your tire pressure, look for the recommended PSI pounds per square inch in your car's owner's manual, then check each tire and inflate or deflate as needed to stay within the proper range. Underinflated tires wear out faster, reduce fuel economy, and make your car harder to handle. Number 4. Tire rotation. This simply means moving your tires from one position to another, like front to back or side to side, so they wear more evenly over time. Rotating your tires every 5,000 to 10,000 miles can dramatically extend their lifespan. Your car's manual usually has a rotation pattern diagram to follow. If not, a quick search or visit to a service center will do the trick. Winter tire swap. Live somewhere with freezing temps or snow. Winter tires might be worth it. When the temperature drops below freezing, regular tires harden, reducing traction and increasing your stopping distance. Winter tires are made of softer rubber and feature deeper tread patterns designed to grip snow, slush, and icy roads. If you drive in a cold climate, consider swapping to snow tires during winter months and switching back in spring. It's an extra step, but totally worth the added safety. A flat tire isn't just inconvenient, it can be dangerous. Prevent blowouts. Keep your tires properly inflated. Rotate them regularly. Check for signs of damage or uneven wear. Watch for tire recalls. And always keep a spare tire or repair kit in your trunk. So remember, a few simple checks and habits can help your tires last longer, drive better, and save you money at the pump. Alright, Now let's talk about something that's easy to forget, but super important. Number 5. Air filters. Yep, your car has more than one, and keeping them clean can make a huge difference in performance and comfort. First up, the engine air filter. This little component plays a big role in how efficiently your engine runs. It filters out dust, debris, and other particles from the air before it enters the engine. If the filter gets too dirty or clogged, your car's fuel efficiency drops. Horsepower can suffer. And worst-case scenario, dirt can enter the engine, causing long-term damage. So how often should you check it? Every 6 months. Give it a look, especially if you drive in dusty conditions. Most cars need a full air filter replacement every 15,000 to 30,000 miles, but always check your owner's manual for the exact interval. Pro tip: you can remove the air filter and hold it up to a bright light. If light passes through easily, it's still usable. If not, it's time for a new one. If you're replacing it yourself, vacuum the area around the filter first to avoid letting dust fall into the engine. Your car might also have a cabin air filter, which cleans the air coming into your AC and heater vents. This filter traps pollen, dust, and other pollutants to keep your car's interior air fresh. You'll want to change your cabin filter if the air from your vents smells musty or funky, you hear a whistling noise when using the AC, or you see the filter is visibly dirty. Most cars recommend a change every 15,000 to 30,000 miles, but again, consult your manual. It's usually a quick swap and worth doing if you suffer from allergies or just want cleaner air inside your car. So don't ignore your air filters. They're simple to check, cheap to replace, and can seriously improve your car's performance and your ride's comfort. If you've made it this far in our beginner's car care guide, give this video a like, and drop a comment if you've ever changed an air filter yourself. And stay tuned. Next up, we'll wrap things up with a checklist to keep all your maintenance on schedule. Next up, 2 areas that are easy to overlook but absolutely essential: your lights and your brakes. These are safety critical systems, so regular checks can help prevent accidents and costly repairs down the line. 1. Check all your exterior lights. Once a month, take a few minutes to walk around your car and make sure all your lights are working properly. Here's how. Park in front of a flat surface and turn on your headlights to check their alignment and brightness. Check both high and low beams. Activate turn signals, hazard lights, and parking lights. Make sure all bulbs light up correctly. 4. Brake lights. Ask a friend to stand behind the car while you press the pedal or back up to a wall or reflective surface and look for the glow. If a bulb is out, replacing it is usually a quick fix. Just make sure to use the correct bulb type listed in your owner's manual. 2. Stay aware of your brakes. Your brakes are the most important safety feature on your car, so it's crucial to know the signs that something might be wrong. Here's what to watch and listen for. Spongy brake pedal. Feels soft or takes extra pressure, could be a brake fluid issue or worn pads. Squealing. Likely worn pads rubbing the rotor. Time for an inspection. Grinding noise. Could be surface rust, but if it persists, get it checked. Rattling or vibrations. Often a sign of warped rotors. Intermittent noise or weak braking. Could mean brake fade from overheating pads or fluid. Brake pad lifespan. Usually replaced every 20,000 to 45,000 miles, depending on your driving habits. More stop and go or hard braking equals faster wear. Brake inspections. What a pro will do. Check brake pads. Inspect rotors. Test calipers. Measure brake fluid level and condition. Look for any leaks in the system. Low fluid, worn pads, or damage equals reduced stopping power. So don't ignore any odd feeling or sound when braking. Long story short, lights and brakes keep you safe and visible. Check them monthly, and don't wait for warning signs. Your safety is worth the few extra minutes. We've covered oil, fluids, tires, brakes. Now let's wrap up your essential car maintenance guide with a few more key components that often fly under the radar but make a big impact on how your car runs. 1. Spark plugs. Tiny parts, big impact. Spark plugs create the spark that ignites the air-fuel mixture in your engine powering your vehicle. Signs of worn plugs. Rough idling. Dips in acceleration. Lower fuel efficiency. Hard starts. Replace them every 30,000 to 100,000 miles, depending on your car. Always check your owner's manual or let a pro handle it. 2. Serpentine belt. The unsung hero. This long belt drives your alternator, power steering, AC compressor. If it fails, those systems stop working too. Check it every few months for cracks, fraying, glazing, squealing or looseness. Replace it if it looks worn or based on your car's maintenance schedule. 3. Battery and electrical system, your car's powerhouse. The battery starts everything. To keep it healthy, check for rust or corrosion on terminals clean with a wire brush. Hard starting equals possible battery trouble. Replace every 3 to 5 years. If your car sits unused for long periods, use a trickle charger or battery tender to keep it charged. 4. Use the right fuel, don't cheap out. Always use the recommended fuel type for your car. That might be regular, mid-grade, or premium. Using the wrong or poor quality gas can cause carbon buildup, performance drop, long-term fuel system damage. Stick to reputable stations for cleaner, better burning fuel. That wraps up the final stretch of your beginner's car maintenance guide. From spark plugs to tires, fluids to filters, staying on top of these small habits saves money, prevents stress, extends your car's life. Before we wrap up, here are a few bonus tips to help keep your car in excellent condition beyond the basics. 1. Drive smoothly and responsibly. Avoid hard braking and sudden acceleration. It's safer and easier on your engine, transmission, and brakes, helping your car last longer and perform better. 2. Don't overload your vehicle. Excess weight puts stress on your suspension, tires, and engine. So if your car's doubling as a storage closet, time for a clean out. 3. Start your car weekly, even if you're not driving it. If you drive infrequently, start your car once a week and let it run for a few minutes. This keeps the battery charged and the brakes from seizing. Planning long-term storage. Use a trickle charger to maintain battery health. Bottom line, maintenance isn't just a chore, it's an investment in your car's performance, safety, longevity. Thanks for tuning in to our beginner's guide to car maintenance. If this video helped you feel more confident, give it a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a tip. Drop a comment below, let us know what you'd like to learn next. Until then, drive safe and take care of your car like it takes care of you.